So, equations of circles. The standard form for the equation of a circle in the coordinate plane is given as x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where h comma k is the center and r is the radius. So when you are looking at the equation of a circle, you can look at it and immediately tell what the transformations are. So looking at number 1, now when it is in parentheses with x and y, your transformations, go back to algebra, it's opposite. So x plus 4 goes left 4. Y minus 2 goes
down,
up 2. So this is going to go left 4, up 2. If you cannot see them, you might want to maybe get a highlight or something because it's a little bit hard to see your x and axis on these. They blend in really, really well. So from the origin, we are going to go to the point -4, positive 2. Now, what is the radius? The equation equals r squared. So my radius is 5. What that means is from the center, you're going to go up 5, down 5, left 5, right 5. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, draw a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, draw a point. 2, 3, 4, 5, draw a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, draw a point. Now, guess what? I'm not good at drawing circles either, but that's okay. Just make sure it doesn't look like a diamond. Cool? So make sure that it has a curve on the sides and on the top. I really don't care how ugly it is outside of that. All right, so also it does ask you down here to write, hey, it asks you to write the center and the radius. So my center is at -4, 2. That is an ordered pair. And the radius r is 5.
Wait, how do we know? I'm just making sure.
All right, going to number 2. Where is my center? Which direction do I go for x minus 7? Right 7. If there is nothing in with y squared, then I'm not going anywhere. Therefore, it's 0. So my center is at 7, 0.
Oh, no, it's just 2. This is so easy.
And then now my radius is 2, square root of 4. And so I go up 2, down 2, left 2, right 2, and draw a circle-ish looking shape. All right, so looking at number 5, what is the center? 5, 1. What is the radius? Radius is 8. Okay, number 6, what's the center? -7, 2. What's the radius?
That'd be 36.
Well, find the square root of that.
36.
No, it's not. So, square root of 324 is 18, and therefore when it asks for the diameter, 2 times that.
I see the diameter.
Because you have to find radius from the equation, then go answer the question it asked. All right, go look at number 9. Center? -2, -9. The radius is 14. How do I find circumference? 2 pi r, so 28 pi. Or if you want to plug that in and find the decimal, it's fine.
Forgot I need this thing.
And then look at number 11.
That'd be 3, -4.
3, -4 for the center. What's the radius?
9
And therefore the area,
is
pi r squared, so 81 pi. Okay, now given the center and the radius, write the equation. So going backwards. So if the center is 5, 3, so 5 is for x, so what do I write inside with parentheses? X minus 5
Y minus
squared. Does everyone see that?
Yes.
plus
Y
y minus 3 squared equals r squared, which is 4. Is everyone okay with that? How about number 3? X plus 2 squared, y plus 11 squared equals,
Equals 324.
okay, no. I gave you diameter, not radius.
81.
Radius is 9, so it equals 81. You have to pay attention. Which is, again, why I said you probably want to write R equals on every one of these problems to make sure you're consciously thinking, what was I given and what is R?
I will be writing
All right. Number 5. X plus 4 squared plus y squared equals,
What is it?
square root
what's the equation? Equals what? R squared. What happens when you square a square root?
It's chilling. It's chilling.
It just goes away,
Oh.
right? Square root just goes away, so you get the number. So it's just equals 47.
That now. Yep.
Yeah, totally. So as I said all that right out.
Okay. 7 through 10, I'm giving you circumference or area, so what do you have to find?
Radius.
Radius, and then go plug it in to the equation. Is that okay? All right. How about number 9? So if area is 16 pi, pi r squared equals 16 pi. Remember, that means your pi's go away, so r squared equals 16. And then r equals 4. And then write your equation.
Oh wait, are we literally? Can we just square root it just off rip, like without even having to think about it?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're given a graph, find the center, find the radius, write the equation. So look at number 3. What is that center? So center is at -3, -4.
Yeah.
And what's my radius? 2. So x plus 3 squared plus y plus 4 squared equals r squared, 4. So that should be pretty straightforward. I mean, if you can graph it, you should be able to write the equation from the graph. They're pretty straightforward. Okay. Distance and midpoint. So I'm going to give you distance. Now, midpoint you have to still know how to use. I'm going to show you an alternate way to use distance. I think you'll like it better. It actually is the same formula. It just will probably make a little bit more sense in this, okay? So first of all, if you need your refresher for what they are, remember, midpoint is the center or the middle of 2 points, which is just the average of 2 numbers. You find the average of the x's, you find the average of the y's. You shouldn't be memorizing that formula. You should just know what it is. So, yes, because it's an ordered pair, x comma y. Does that make sense? All right, so we won't use midpoint in this first one. We'll use it in the second example. My center's at 9, 10, and I have the point 7, 4 in a circle. Now, first of all, ignoring the second part, just using the center, and I write what I know in my equation. So, x minus 9 squared plus y minus 10 squared equals r squared. Everyone's okay with what I just did, yes?
Yes.
Now, the only thing I'm missing in my equation is r squared. If you use this as x and y and plug it in, you can solve for r. Or r squared, actually. So, 7 minus 9 squared plus 4 minus 10 squared equals r squared.
Can't you just grab 7, 4 now?
40.
Is that the outside of the circle?
That is any point on the circle is an XY point that works in the equation.
So you can't just graph 7, 4, and everything. Yeah.
Okay, if you just plug that in the calculator, just this part right here, what do you get? So 40 equals r squared. You now have the equation of a circle. Now you use that top one, but you know what r squared is. It's 40.
Oh, okay, that's your.
No, we're going to jump down here where we have to do an extra part. Now, if I am giving you the endpoints of the diameter, and again, they're not going to be like this way and this way. They're going to be like off center. So you can't just look at a picture. I'm giving you the endpoints. Where is the center? In the middle, which is why we use midpoint. So first thing we have to do is find our center. Remember, again, that's average the x's, average the y's. Negative 14 plus negative 10 over 2, 1 plus 9 over 2. So you should get my center as being negative 12, 5?
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to write the equation. X plus 12 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals r squared. And then I'm going to pick one of my points. Does not matter which one. Either one will give you the same answer. So pick your favorite. I'll just pick the first one. So this is negative 14. This is 1. So negative 14 plus 12 squared plus 1 minus 5 squared equals r squared. So what do we get when we solve that? Huh? 20.
Yeah.
So the equation of my circle is x plus 12 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 20. Why don't you go try to do number 18 on your own, and then I'll have the work up here for you to check to see if you did it right.